Yeah, yeah. Maya, babe. What you talking about?
Baka may napindot siya.
Uh,
Champion pala to, tapos
yeah.
nag-suicide dahil depression.
No way.
Mananalo. Mga kapatid niya, mga champion din sa
Yeah.
UFC. Ay, sa One
Check.
Championship.
Yeah. Check natin kung ano sinasabi nito. What up, what up? What it do, what it do? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me though? Yeah. What up, what up? Oh shit, what's up, Chris B? What's good, man? How's the mic? What's up, Jeff? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, Togs? Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's been a while, man. What it do, what it do, Row Jordan? What's good, what's good? They're gonna have to dropping by. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm at work right now. This is my work right here. Yeah, that's just working. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What up, loved ones? What up, True Blue? What's good, man? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm at the mall right now. So what we do at the mall is basically look for people that are, you know, they might want to invest in real estate. That's what we're selling, real estate. That's what we do and shit, man. You know what I mean? What's up, OG Miggy? What's good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Announced today that you have a schedule of as
Yeah,
a
but what?
first time of catching you live down. So,
No way. OG Miggy, that's the first time you're catching me live. I'm gonna keep doing this from now on, man. I'm gonna stay active and shit, man. Oh shit, JFX gang. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yes sir. Hey, what you think about this new intro that I got? What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're into real shit only, watch this video. I changed it up. What do you guys think, man? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
na-8 pa lang sila. Miss na kami.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm a walk around. Yes, sir. Southtown SD. Yeah, yeah. Guess got a few announcements and shit, man. We we about to get active again on the YouTube yard. You know, from the point of view of the Asian Islanders. You know what I mean? Because they don't really have that much Asian Islanders point of view about the gangbang and shit. You know, I'm not sure who's out there and shit, man. But you know what I mean? A lot of the homies, the homie Sad Boy from Korean TRG, he's Korean, my bad, from TRG. he he told me that we should do a podcast and shit, man. You know what I mean? Because nobody really talks about the Asians and shit, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah, that's what he said. So I'm at the mall right now. Yeah, I wanna interact, catch the questions live on the spot, so we could chop it up. You know what I mean? So right now, buddy, how's the gangs out there compared right here? That's a good one, man. That's a good one. So, right here in the Philippines, there's so many groups right here. So many groups. But the street gangs, they got the street gangs. And a lot of the street gangs right here are from LA, from the United States. You know what I mean? They got the Temple Street, they got West Side Islanders, they got Pinoy Real. From what I know, those are the street gangs that they pretty much scattered around right here in the whole Philippines and shit, man. They got TBS also. From what I know, what else they got? Bahala na Gang. Bahala na Gang is originated right here in Pinas. So of course they got it right here. You know what I mean? So those are the street gangs. They got all kinds of just regular local gangs that was made right here in the Philippines. and they have a different culture. They don't really do what the American culture where you get beat up for like 2 minutes, get cigarette burns, shit like that. They don't do that. They just like some of the local gangs right here is if they're already telling you shit that they're not supposed to tell you, that means you're already in the gang and shit. They already accepted you in. That's what the some of the local gangs. That's how they feel like and shit, man. But this is a whole different culture though, because right here, it's they don't care about murders right here. They don't make a big deal out of it, man. Like just like right there in the U.S. where you gotta have investigations and CSIs, and it's right here it's nothing, man. Especially if you're poor, they're just gonna forget about you like in a week or something, man. You know what I mean? The Southtown SD, let me know. I can give you history on Southside, B Down, IDM, BNB, BNG, Carson, KBB. That's what's up. And get at your boy and shit, man. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, yeah, I'm in Manila. I'm in Manila right now. You know what I mean? Do they ask too, like over? Carson, RPB. Yeah, I'm not sure about Carson RPB. But I heard this is the Pinoy gangs in LA that I could recall. They got like Rebel Boys. They got Rebel Boys. They got damn. What else they got, man? Even some of the oh yeah. They got Flipside 13. Wait, Flipside they claim 13. They got Flip Town, Judas, Tropang Judas, Diablo, fucking Bahala na, BNG, PR, STS, Jeff Rocks, JFX, TGP, AKP. Those are the gangs that I know of and shit, man. Hellside, you know what I mean? Those are some of the Pinoy gangs that I know. And then in SD, like what he said on SD right here. Yeah, I heard of those. IDM, B Down. I did time with some of those. BNB, BNG. KBB, I'm not sure. Is that Kalaban or something? Kalaban Boys or something? I forgot. TRG is a Khmer gang, Cambodian gang, right? Oh shit, this guy, this guy, OGR, the A busy killer. Nah, man. Yeah, when I was 15, yeah, but not right now, no. Yeah. A lot of drama in LA with gangs right now. For real, I thought that shit had been over with ever since Snitch 9 made snitching cool. Because I don't know what's going on no more, this is... Do they embrace the Chicano culture out there like in Japan? I think they embrace that Chicano culture in the whole world and shit, bro. Because it's fly, man. I mean, not everybody is like Crips and Bloods and hip hop or whatever. It's just some people, they just like the Chicano gangster shit, man. That's what I think, homie. So a lot of drama in LA gangs right now. Find someone from these Pinoy hoods, interview them. A lot of the folks to keep it G, man. a lot of them grew up. They think that shit's retarded, bro. They think those are for kids. You know what I mean? A lot of them, they don't really want to talk about that and shit. And they got corporate jobs, professional jobs. They're not trying to show their face and show the world, the co-workers that, they used to be gang members and shit. They look down on stupid shit like that, bro. That's why. So I'm gonna just chillax right here. Yeah. So, what they got right here, man? How's the microphone though? By the way, man, I'm a video with the homie Wizard, from Jeff Rocks, aka Crow from MP13. The audio was bad because what happened was I used the camera to have a better camera off my cell phone, connected it to the laptop, to have a better, quality camera. But then at the same time, I also used the microphone from the phone, which I should have just used it from the laptop. I think it kind of got mixed up, so I won't do that shit again. Find someone who's been here. What happened to Turtle? From what I heard, the Turtle, he got out and shit, man. Yeah. Carson Bad Boys. Okay, okay, okay. Got pandemic, got these kids feeling despondent. Gangs came back. They released a lot of prisoners during COVID due to overcrowding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who I know from B Down? Damn, I forgot his name, bro. But in Calipatria B Yard, he turned Christian. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but he was just like he let go of the rag and just turned Christian, going to church and stuff like that. So he wasn't really out there, but you know, he ain't no bitch though. Do they creased up out there? What do you mean creased up? Like the Ben Davis creased up? There you go. What do you think about Pinoy representing the 13? What do you be creased down? It's up to them, bro. They represent 13. That's on them. They made that decision as a grown man, so you know we can all make our own decision as grown men and shit. Nice and clear. What's good, pare? SGV Daylo Tubs. What's up? What's good? What's good? Flip side UBS. Unique Boys. I heard of that too. Stays at Islanders. The homie, my ex-heady party Joe and his cry me Popeye from Stays at Islanders. Got a lot of stories about them. That's my ex-heady party Joe. He's out there. He's out. That's the homie though. Which one is the homie? Should somebody act out of anger, revenge for feeling hurt? Johnny Bogdan. I'm gonna talk about that because this is what I've been talking about. I always talk about top G shit, masculinity, about men always having to have control of your own emotions because first of all, you don't have period. You're not a female. You don't get menstrual cycle. You don't have a right to have menstrual cycle. You're supposed to be a man, supposed to control your feelings. If you don't control your feelings, then what's the difference between you and a woman? Right? Think about it. See, this is what I always say. I always say that it takes tremendous amount of strength to be good because you have to have control to be good. Because if I just black out and just lost control and just start shooting everybody in this mall right here, does that make me, you know what I mean, a gangster or a man? That makes me stupid, bro. That makes me evil and retarded. Yeah, Turtles, that's homie. Yeah, yeah. Ray D, the guy you interviewed, is from UBS. Ray D. You talking about the OG Ray? That was a long ass time ago. I interviewed him with the party OG Nick from Daly City RPD. That's them? Okay, you're from the Nick Boys. What's up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you was locked up, did you see any Northerners do a pegada? They're not showing people how they make it, or you know what I mean. What do you mean pegada? See them blast some fools? Yeah, we seen it. We seen him. I was in Pelican Bay A Yard around 2007 or 2008, and I was there when the Norte busted a grape and element of surprise attacked the Soreños and shit, man, on the yard. Yeah, it was like a 5-on-10 or something like that, man. You know, it was an element of surprise. You know, they did a soldier thing. They all busted a grape. They all got the fuck out the yard. Because during that time, they were fighting for territory in A Yard. During that time, because Soreños just outnumbered the Norte, and the Norte was just not gonna accept not having a territory. You know what I mean? Yeah, despite the numbers, they're not gonna accept not having shit, so they have to fight for it. Yeah. What's up with? Oh, much love and respect, pare. Yes, sir. What's up, pare? Watching from Vegas. Oh, Vegas. What you mean, Vegas? 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 Yeah. What's up with Oh, shout out to SGV, La Puente, HHG. You know what? Damn. My boy Peanut, my first homie from SGV named Peanut from La Puente. That's how you dis La Puente, but they call him Peanut and shit, man, for some reason. And he had a Pinay Haina, so that's why we always talk. We always get along and shit and talk about his Haina. And yeah, it was cool. And he had a lot of enemigos right there. I think Valinda Flats or El Monte Flores, they were trying to fuck with him. They all said tripping and shit. Because in Silmar, Juvenile Hall, it's all about gang banging right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do they banged out there too? Banged out where? Right here in Pinas? Nah, nobody really gang bangs here no more. It's all about money and shit, man. People are, and a lot of the so-called gangsters are working with the police, man. The police is, they the gangsters, bro. They put in the work and shit, man. You know what I mean? There was also a small clique called Pinoy Pares where all Fabs, no disrespect, but just like Paisas have their own clique, the Fabs had their own. Yeah, yeah, because in America, the Pinoys or the Filipino Americans that was born in America somehow feels like they are higher than the other Filipinos that wasn't born in America. They just came in there when they were like kids and shit, So they think in their head that if you speak Tagalog, you're like a fob and shit. And if you don't speak Tagalog and you're all Americanized, then you're like somehow better and shit. But that's just retardation, though. Why you lying like you wasn't hiding? Okay, we got a troll. That's right. That's right. KPM. I'm watching from Vietnam. Oh, what's good, man? The homeboy China Mac right there and shit, man. Putting in work right there, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably what's the first thing you ate when you got out? Fuck, I can't even remember, bro. I can't remember, but man, because I was just worried about how am I gonna get home because nobody was gonna pick me up. So I think I had a few $100s. I had to, when I was at the airport, I had to exchange it to pesos, of course. And then it's been a while since I took a taxi, but I took a taxi anyway. And I had an address on my hand. And I just gave him the address to take me, this is where I'm supposed to go. And then as soon as I got home, they didn't recognize me. I didn't recognize them either and shit, man, my folks. But they acknowledged me, you know what I mean? And the extra room that I had to live in, that shit was like a warehouse. Like, man, the fan wasn't even working. I had to sleep in the floor. It was miserable. Then you know what I mean? It was just like what the fuck is this? It was something new. It was miserable, but at the same time, I knew that I'm free. I can literally just get up right now and go outside and just walk around and I'm just fucking free. You know what I mean? That's how I started, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Bay to Vegas, Vegas. Ah, okay, okay. That's right. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Don Armando Robles? Greetings from Philadelphia. What's good, man? Most Pinoys here can't speak Tagalog too. I mean, go look for some fucking real pares right there and fucking speak Tagalog and shit, bro, because some people, they able to obtain, like 16 different languages in their fucking brain, bro. So 2 languages, not that bad. You're supposed to be able to say both. And the real part is supposed to do Tagalog and shit, man. It might not be cool or Americans might think that's just stupid, but come on, man, you're Pinoy, you're supposed to speak Tagalog. Yes, sir, I do. I do. Yeah. I've been here for a while now in Pinas, so you know what I mean? What's up with Race San Jose? Been to Pinas once by speaking of Tagalog as a mestizo and put it on my resume. That's right. Oh, they love mestizos here. This is Pinas. They love tisoy. They love light-skinned folks. They like half motherfuckers and shit, man. You know what I mean? Something different. What's up with Jimmy Fernandez? It's been a while, homie. from the Northern Cali to the Bay Area, 4151 no. Hey, Cubo, Bob, blaze it. I don't got it right now, you know. And plus, if I do, somebody's gonna snitch on me and shit right here and shit, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good, Cole B official from Alabama? What's good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feel about this IRL streamers who have made trend visiting? Oh man, you're in line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just for the Vitali or Vitali, however you say his name. Supposedly he's fucking famous and shit, and rich, and then decided to, act out right here in the Philippines and shit. Uh, to keep it G, man, you know what? I always keep it G anyways and shit, man. Rarely do I sugarcoat shit, cause fuck it, man. You know what I mean? I say what I mean and mean what I say. So this food, Vitali or Vitali, to keep it G, dog. When he was messing with the police or the security guards, I didn't, it was funny. Keep it G, man. It was kind of funny. I didn't really feel bad to the security guards because first of all, they're men. They are grown men. They have a job to do. They're supposed to protect themselves. They're supposed to know what's going on. They're supposed to be able to defend themselves. I didn't really feel bad for them. I felt bad. He crossed the line. This for Vitaly. He crossed the line when he started fucking talking shit to the grandma, to the old lady, and to the grandpa. There's a grandpa in there. When he started bullying and talking shit to old people, to the elders that's not capable of defending themselves, that's when he crossed the line. But I think a few broken bones will fix him. You know what I mean? If not, then maybe solitary confinement might fix his mental illness. Yeah, think about it. What do you guys think, man? You think a few broken bones will fix him? What's up, Southtown SD? I'm Mexican, but the South Side has a lot of Pinoys. They do, bro, and I understand where they're coming from because you know what I mean. We got conquered by Spaniards too, bro. We speak Spanish too back in the days and shit, man. A lot of our words is Spanish. That's why I know I can relate. And not all the pares, not all the Pinoys are Crips or Bloods and shit. Some Pinoys, you know what I mean. They're just regular Filipinos and shit, man. They're not black. You know what I mean? Supposedly Vitali, supposedly he's gonna do time or something. But here in the Philippines, bro, if you got money, man, it's like you're not really doing time and shit, bro. You know what I mean? The fucking law only applies to poor people. Poor people. Rich people, they don't apply to them. This is the Philippines, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it G. Yeah. I know, I'm just saying that's why they don't always connect. Yeah, yes, sir. You eat Jollibee? They got Jollibee in every corner here, man. I always, you know what I mean? Yeah, stay eating Jollibee. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Pare, what do you miss about the old life? All right, trip out on this, KPN, trip out on this. Back then, gang banging days on the streets, you know what I miss? Of course, the power. I think that blinds every human being on earth having power. Imagine having the power that when the people or your enemies see you, they start running. If not, they start kissing your shoes and begging for their life. Imagine how much power that is. So, you know what I mean? The adrenaline of having power, holding a strap, that's the adrenaline. So, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if you become a real man now, you grow up, it's like, you can still get adrenaline, bro. Get your ass to a motherfucking gym and try fighting a regular fighter and shit. That's gonna get you adrenaline right there and shit, bro. You know what I mean? This is just my point of view, man. However, you guys got your own point of view. This is just how I see things from my experience and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so on the old life, you know what I mean? It's like, I think all kids goes through that, bro. Chasing dopamine. Oh, what can I do to make myself happy today? You know what I mean? I think that's what kids do and shit, bro. Like, is there anything that's gonna make me happy today? That's what little kids do and shit. That was me. Come on, we're all kids before we're fucking grown up. Yes, sir. Where in LA did you stay? I stayed in a lot of part. Well, not exactly in LA City, like in the hood and shit, like in Santa Monica, Western. I don't live there. You know what I mean? But I stayed in the San Fernando Valley. Van Nuys, Roscoe, Panorama, North Hills. That's where I stayed at. So you're gonna bail Vitaly out. You're like 10 miles from you. Hope they smoke weed. Hey, what's up, brother? Josie Jones, what's up? Oh, 123 for the dub for the whites. Yes, sir. For the Pinoys, it's 16. 16 16 is the 16th letter of the alphabet is letter P for the Pinoys. Pinoys, it's another word they use for Filipinos, invented by Filipino Americans. From what the homie DJ Eternal just said, man, that's where the Pinoy word came from the Filipino Americans. Why they gonna check his cheeks busted? He probably likes it, bro. He's kind of like it's not all there. Yo, what's up, Derek? C? Tease up. You know me, I'm Jay's up. You know the business. Sounds like Mexico. That's his personality. He got busted in Florida for being on shrooms, beating some woman jogging. Damn, bro, why would you want to beat up a woman, bro? It's disgusting PC shit, man. PC means protected custody, like man with no honor. Just basically this piece of caca type of shit, bro. They think that's cool. They think being evil is cool, bro. That's you. That's on you, man. If you think evil is cool, you think evil is stronger than me, then, test your boy, man. What's up with Don Armando Vita? They gonna feel the power of Aramis and Cali. Yeah, if they got weapons and sticks, but you can still use your hand as weapons and shit, bro. This is just an extension of a weapon and shit. I was thinking of moving there, Josie Jones. Move right here, bro. This is, I don't know. I think this is one of the most kind, polite culture there is. So that's what I think. We're like some of the most hospitable people in the world, man. It's up to you. Check it out for yourself, man. You know what I mean? When you was locked up, did you ever get called up with a dirty SETI? Oh, you know what? On Pelican Bay. Damn, bro, I was 18 years old and shit, bro. I was in Pelican Bay, right? This fucking pare, I think he's a half pare, half Mexican and shit, bro. Or Indian, I forgot. He came into the cell, right? You know how it's a cheese grater cell? On Pelican Bay, cheese grater cell. So you can see people from the outside and shit. So I seen him in his white jumpsuit coming up the stairs, going to my cell, and he has his little transpac bag and shit, man, And then the CEO was opening the door, and then, he puts his face in your door first before the CEO opens the door. This fool got like a swastika on his fucking forehead, right? You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? This shit weird as fuck. Damn, do I have to fight this guy? Damn. In my head, it's like, fuck. So he comes into the cell, right? And then, we chopping it up first, because when people come to your cell, you chop it up first. Orientation. Hey, who the fuck is you, dog? I'm youngster from Jeff Rocks with the woo. I just came from the Y, from YA. You know what I mean? And then he said he's an older guy. I forgot his name, bro. And then he got the swastika on his forehead, like weirdo and shit, man. And then he explained to me that, I know you're thinking this is a swastika, but it's not. It's the opposite of swastika. It's like it's drawn different. So what does that mean? It's like basically it means something about the Indian, something like that. So he's not like a Nazi swastika dude. So we're chopping it up. He's cool. Nothing wrong, nothing major to where I have to bust a grape and defend myself and shit. And then next thing you know, a few days later, I think he went to medical or something, and then he just never came back. I think he locked it up. He's probably dirty or something, man. And that's good. That's, thank God that he did, because, the homies are gonna force me to do something, and I have to do something. That's Pelican Bay right there and shit, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was it. You know, that I can remember and shit, man. That was dirty. LA Dodger Blue, how's the community center doing? You guys opened up? Oh, okay, okay. Community center right there by Steve Olive in Tondo, Manila, right now. Is doing great, bro. We were able to get a lot of kids. We were able to get a lot of connections from different barangays and shit, man. They were able to produce like almost 50 kids, and they're all learning, and they're all eager to learn. And we oriented, we did a little orientation that in this right here, everything's free, but the most important thing is respect, and they all understand. And slowly but surely, things are getting better and better, bro. Yeah. Excuse me. I love Filipino women because they use a tabo. Oh yeah, 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 for real, man. Yeah, think about it. How you gonna eat up how you gonna eat it up, and they just use like nasty ass toilet paper, bro. They have to wash that shit before you eat it up and shit, man. I don't know, man. That's just me though. Yeah. He said, I love pan de sal. Pan de That's like the food that everybody eats to survive too, but it's still fire though. Pan de sal is fire. You can use it you could basically use it with whatever and shit, man. Dip it in your coffee, dip it in your Coca-Cola, put butter in it, man, put whatever. Oh, Stan, what's the deal with Duterte? You know what? It's hella dangerous to be talking about politics right here, man. They could easily make you disappear. But if you ask me, I fucks with Duterte, bro. I fucks with Duterte. And yeah, I fucks with him, man. He's the better option. You know any bully breeders out there? My Arlen ADB is the man. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I got the homie right here. I got the big bro right here doing that bully breeders type shit. Just get at your boy, man. I'm gonna connect you with him if you want. Yes, sir. What it do? Oh shit, what's up, Japo? What's good, man? Yes, sir. It's morning right here. What time is it? 11:18. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Much love, homie. Okay, from Saigon, Orange County, south of Saigon, Orange County. There's a lot of Vietnamese right there, right? Third Street and Western. But now I moved to IE. How is IE compared to West LA? Is it true that it's the what do you call this? It's the area where all the skinheads are at on IE? What's up with the OG though, man? High Power Fitness, man. I see you, man. Me too. I'm gonna put in work too and shit, man. YouTube yard. Yeah, yeah. What do you call this? I send mines in full OG, full force, full blast. I see you, man. What do you call this? What you're doing is top G shit. Who else is doing what you're doing? We're basically on the 1% gang and shit. 1% of people in the world, That means discipline. Motivation is a lie. Discipline is the truth. Yes, sir. What's up with Too Easy? Shout out to 559 Central Cali. What's good? Ah shit, what's up with the homie Crook though? Fuck nasty. What it do? What's up, buddy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Oh shit, yes sir, yes sir. What's the funniest thing you seen when you was locked up? Oh man, I've seen a lot more in CYA, more than the Pinta. I mean, the Pinta is serious shit. Like, people really die in there. People get life in there. But in CYA is a lot of comedy shit, bro. Because these are just a bunch of little kids thinking in their head that they're adults, they're grown adults, but really their brain is not yet fully mature, just like I was. And sexual shit going on. Funniest thing was when I was in the hole, I was in I think they call it the box right there in CYA. I was in the box, and this little Soreño Raza from IE, San Bernardino, I think. He was the homie though. I forgot his name, man. He has to fight this big ass fucking black dude, like maybe twice his size, twice his weight. So, but the little the Soreño, forgot his name, man. But he got heart, man. Everybody's gangster over there in YA. So they were getting down in the box at the yard time for a long time, and then I still remember that this was back in like 2004, I think. The at one point, at one point, the big black dude grabbed the Sorella, the Mexican, from his pants with one hand and lift him up upside down like this. You know what I mean? But that's just at one point. Somehow he got out from that, and he was just a faster guy than the black dude, and he was still fighting back like it was equal. He's still mixing shit, man. You know what I mean? That's what happens. It's just funny as fuck. But I could think of a lot. This is just what I'm saying on the spot right now. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a good thing. You can look at it from any angle, from every angle. It's still a righteous thing and shit, man. It's still shaping up and giving the kids chance for a future and shit, man, and giving them a different route, different option. That there's hope and shit. Dreamer from East LA is a lot of dreamer. I don't know. My timeline in the system was 2003 to 2016, so I'm not sure if we're in the same timeline. Shit, what's up with the OG? Pagmamahal at paggalang. Likewise, homie. Yes, sir. I feel the same way, man. With all the real ones, all the real folks and shit, not the little kids, man. I like the OGs that already been there, done that and shit, man. Yeah, because they see life different now. They see, they're no longer, what do you call this? What's that word when you're possessed by the devil? They're no longer possessed of the devil. Their brain and soul is so strong now that they're actually stronger than evil now. They're stronger than the devil now. So even if the devil's trying to possess them to be stupid, they're stronger than that. Those are the OGs, but shit, man. EA, were you closer to TRG or ABC in the prison system? Any OG prison stories, my G? Damn. I think, I fucked with all the homies, man. I show all the homies the Asian Islander love and shit. But I was closer with the Rascal homies, though. Because I'm not sure how the ABC folks feel about me. I fucks with all of them. Cripster, fucking, damn, YP. Who are the Asian boys that I ran into? The homie from Santa Rosa, ABZ. Fig, I think Fig. I ran into a lot of Asian boys, homie, but for some reason I fucks with the Rascals too, like Decker and them. Long Beach, big Decker though. You know what I mean? This fool Rascal, Mexican TRG from Fresno, that was my celly. They be trying to set trip, you know what I mean? They try to bring that shit, but I don't care, man, because I see shit different now. I mean, they're all homies and shit though, But if they gonna gangbang, I'm a gangbang too. I'm a fight back, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I wasn't gangbang. I wasn't set tripping and shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. He cleaned the house for sure, yes sir. Much love and respect. OG. Are you from Temple Street? Charles Holmes from Jeff Rocks. Yeah. What's up with Roro Jordan here? Alright. Alien Empire, what's up with Alien? Oh, what's up with Michi A? Michi A, it's been a while. What's up, Ale? What's good? But I got nothing but real OGs up in the chat, man. You know what I mean? This is living proof that real recognize real and shit, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Yes, sir. Magandang gabi, kaibigan. Yeah, yeah. Hey, 8209, what's up, pare? Yeah, yeah. You watch Dubs, the YouTuber. You know what? Dubs, the YouTuber? Man, I used to watch him way before he blew up and became Dubs. I watched him when he didn't really had nothing. He had like 2,000 subscribers. I was watching his YA stories because I was trying to hear his experience in CYA during his time, his generation, and his point of view. And he's a pretty good storyteller. So I was watching him before he blew up and shit Dubs. But right now, I don't even know what the fuck's going on in YouTube yard, man. People are talking shit about each other and shit, man. People are, dropouts and shit like that. I don't know the whole story. But all I can see is Dubs and Gunners Collective, Soreño and Norteño, joining forces, collaborating for something bigger than stupidity and shit. That's just how I see it, bro. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's just my point of view. You know, unity, unity. Yes, sir. What's your top three movies or gangster movies from Canada, brother? What's up, EA? Top three hood movies. I'm not even gonna lie and shit, man. What I like the most right now is that movie, The Town. The Town and shit. You know, they're bank robbers. I like that movie. Of course, I'm gonna like Blood In, Blood Out. Of course, it's a classic. And you know what? To keep it G, I ain't even watched American Me yet, man. I ain't watched it yet. You do any level 4 time, homie? I think 80% of my 13 years was in the 4 yard, bro. Just in case you didn't know. I'm a level 4 baby. What's up, Chris B? Blood In, Blood Out, Boys in the Hood. Yeah, fucks with Boys in the Hood too. Collars. Yeah, I've seen Boys in the Hood and Collars. I seen it. What's up with Mickey Acuna? What's good, Paru? That's right. You know, Paru, we throwing out the same P like this. I'm holding the phone right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're throwing out the P. Yeah, man. What they got? They got Dirt. Dirt from ABZ? Nah, I don't remember Dirt, but I remember Rest in Peace Dirt from SOS, though, from the Saga and shit. Before what happened to him and shit, man. Yeah, I ran into him. I was with him in Kern Valley State Prison, New Delano, 4 yard, when we was going at it with the whites during that time, 2010, I believe. Yeah. Dirt. That's all I know. I forgot. JFX. I don't think so, bro. Maybe like a bunch of little kids, but they ain't really doing nothing though, man. The old folks, they're not really recruiting no more. A lot of them went to the army, Air Force, changed their lives. Some of them, they can still kick it and hang out and shit, as homies, just to reminisce from back in the day, shit like that. But they're just old people and shit, man. I think wala na Pinoy gangs that are still around. Yeah. That's what I think too. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Kasi that's shit way overrated, bro. There's no honor in the streets. Everybody's snitching. They made it cool now. So what's the point, bro? Might as well just be like a pretty boy or a nerd or something. Get some money, man. Right now, you gotta worry about getting money so you don't die from starvation and shit, right? This is what you call freedom right here. Mr. Catmill, Dirt from ABZ. What was his last name or first name? Dirt from ABZ. The people I did time with was, shout out to Baby Scrap, man. It's the G homie right there. Baby Scrap, Van Nuys, ABZ. It was with him in Silmar. Shout out to $4 for Suey's. Man, we were just a bunch of kids, and they gave us fucking decades in the system, and we had to survive in there, man. I remember the homie Faudala. He was in YA right there in Norwalk, SRCC. You know, it wasn't dorm right there. It was sales. And then we're so bored, Faudala, he starts singing out of nowhere on the tier. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. Hella dramatic and shit, bro. I'm locked up. Yeah. What's good? What's good? Did you encounter the OG Van Nuys ABC? Oh yeah. You're right. Salty. Damn, who was the other ABC? Fuck. Damn, I forgot his fucking name, man. Wait. Yeah, I was with Salty in Calipatria and in Pelican Bay. But the other one, the other ABC, I forgot his name, man. It was a different generation. It was older than me. Forgot his name and shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I did time. A lot of them folks. See Sharks from BNG. Can't recall and shit. Mercado Brothers didn't run into them. I already got out. I already got out when they got busted. Oh, not fucking Anthony. Which Anthony? This Anthony, the tattoo, or Anthony from Jeff Rocks, the half Salvadorian one. There's two of them. I don't know his government name either. I forgot. They don't play guns and drugs. Yeah, sir. Youngster from ABC, I never heard of him. Thailand, they're homies. I don't even know because some of the homies, I think they're Thai or I'm not even sure. Like some of them be mixed, half Thai, half Cambodian, or half Lao, half Cambodian. A lot of them are mixed. Some of them are mixed with Vietnamese too. Yeah. Tattoo Anthony, I never ran into him, bro. But the homie Jumper did. the homie Jumper did time with him. I never ran into him. Yeah. So take a look around. This is the food court. Yeah. From Temple Street in LA, we got homies in the Philippines. There you go. From Temple Street in LA, you got homies in the Philippines. Yeah. There's a lot of them right here. Since you're in the Philippines, what you think about Iglesia de Cristo? Oh, okay. They stupid deep right here. They stupid deep, and they got influence. Kind of lost my voice. I was at my brother's event last night. So they're supporting him and cheering and yelling for him. So I lost my voice. Iglesia de Cristo, man. They got influence. They got, you know, they're like a whole organization right here. Yeah, but I'm not sure about them because I never went to the church. I don't know their doctrine. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. What's up with so Manila safer compared to LA? Yeah, they're just nicer, but I don't think it's safer though. Because a lot of the things that's going on right here is under the radar, so they don't show it on the news. You know what I mean? This is like low key communism and shit. It looks democracy. It looks like it's just America, but really they control the media, the police. They control they control everything, bro. So whatever they want to show you on the TV, that's what you think is real. Yeah. This is fucking communism right here and shit, man. You think you got democracy, but nah, man. They you know, corruption is at its best. You know what I mean? Ooh, nah. If it's well, we know. I know a lot from different angles about politicians, about people involved in the politics. I have that kind of network. I have that kind of connection. And from knowing what I know in the inside about all the rumors, hell no. Hell fucking no. You know, I cannot respect a man that's not a man. I cannot respect a man that's a bitch. You know what I mean? Can you respect a man even if he's a bitch? Of course you can't, man. How you gonna do that? We only respect men that are real men. You know, if you don't have control over your stupidity and you are possessed by evil, you cannot be respected. There's absolutely no way, unless you know on the evil side. And yeah, man, you know they all fuck with each other and shit, man. But I'm not on the evil side. In fact, I don't like evil. You know, not anymore. What is this motherfucker talking about? Yo, what's up with Plant, Pot, and Projects from Central Cali? What's good? What's good? You like Inbinel's music? You should do an interview with. Oh yeah. I was supposed to, but you know it was just we didn't have the schedule and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely, man. I fucks with Inbinel. He's cool. He's been evolving. You know, he didn't just get stuck in one place. He's evolving and shit, man. And as a man, it's all about evolving, bro. It's all about upgrading your character, upgrading yourself. You know, so just because trip out on this, man. I think everybody knows this, man. Words are just opinions. I mean, everybody can have words, and everybody can be an actor and say a lot of good shit, but only action is facts. Only actions is real. So never believe words. Only believe what's real, which is actions. Facts over feelings. You know, facts over feelings always. You know what I mean? So you teach about Macario Sakai in school, the Filipino. What's that? Unadapted. What's Macario Sakai? What's that, man? Lace me up. Never heard of that one. What's up? Oh shit! It's what time is it? Right? It's 11:39, almost lunchtime right here in the Philippines. What's good? What about where you at and shit, man? Say less. Yeah. I'm glad I got signal and shit, man. Some places there's no signal. Yeah. What's up with? What you think about DBF? It's gonna take some, but you guys are gonna change a lot of kids' lives with the computer school. Shout out to China Mac. Shout out to China Mac and shit, man. He made that shit happen, bro. You know what I mean? That shit was not gonna happen by itself. You know what I mean? He made that shit happen. And you're right. We do. We're gonna change. We've been changing lives. Cause people trip out on this, man. Everybody that fucks with me, man, for some reason, actually it's not for some reason, but everybody that fucks with me, their lives gets better. For the better, not for the worse. They become smarter, they become stronger, they become wiser, they become just better people and shit, man. Everybody that fucks with me, you know, everything I touch is gold. That's what happens, man, because you have the Holy Spirit, bro. Well, what do you think is the strongest shit out there, man? It's the Holy Spirit, homie. That's what it is. Yeah. Yes, sir. Jeffy. Real, recognize real. Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, man. And now we could discern good from evil. Cause it's put it this way, man. Trip out on this. I know you guys can relate, man. What you're seeing right now, what you guys are seeing with your own eyes, the same thing that I'm seeing, they are calling good evil, and they're calling evil good. I know you can see it in your own fucking eyes, bro. They're calling good evil and evil good, like me. You know, a lot of they don't like me because they think I'm fucking toxic masculinity and shit, man. You know what I mean? They don't like this tattoo fucking muscled guy and shit, man, that be doing martial arts. They don't like that shit. They like that softy, queer looking snitch and shit. That's what they like. Yeah. Oh, from East Coast? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the difference, man. Yeah. It's great to see you. Good luck with your job, family. Have a happy, beautiful, and happy Sunday. God's great. God is great. Shout out to Santa Maria, 805 Central Coast, 93458 USA. Cesar Damaso. Salamat, pare. Maraming salamat po. Oh, I do remember fucking Harrow, man. Who the fuck is this, man? Fucking Harrow. How can I forget? You know what? Yeah, man. I remember that fool, man. Fucking Harrow. Is it hard for people to take you serious with all your tattoos? Yeah, it's very hard for people to take me serious. But the stupid people, though, which doesn't even really matter, though. But the people that are not stupid, they know the business. But you're right, though. You're you're gonna get judged, man. People are judgmental because it's easy to judge, hard to think, and most people they just do the easy shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, man. Ingat, pare. Good night. Good night. What's up with Magni? No, I'm Magno. Yeah. He's a hero in the 1896 Spanish-Philippine War, son of hairdresser, known for his long hair, straight-up warrior, done dirty by the U.S. Sincere apologies. Oh, Macario. Hey, I'm gonna have to go check it out. I just know, I know General Luna, and fucking, of course, Andres Bonifacio. Those are the ones that I know of. But I'm sure there's still a lot more and shit, man. No way. What's up, Pollo? Oh shit, that's the Norte homie right there, man. Fucking Pollo, man. He was an OH close. We was even serious at one point. I remember you. Merced, dead end, right? Dead end. And then you was clicked up with the homeboy, Ghetto Boys, right? Am I right? Who is more supported by the people in the Philippines? Well, in the since Marcos already bought pretty much the whole media, pretty much everything. In the surface, it looks like it's Marcos for the stupid folks, people that believes in old people. They believe in edited pictures, but the real people, you cannot fake it, man. You cannot fake the love they got for Duterte. There's no faking that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. That's just my point of view, dog. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's just my point of view. Macario Sakay. For sure. Macario Sakay. Personal inspiration of mine. Does he got, what was his last words? Does he got a movie? Does he got a movie we can watch? Macario Sakay? Or is like underrated? What's up with retired CMF? CMF. Okay. I forgot what that is. Yeah. Oh shit, you guys are crazy, bro. What up? What up? Who's this? What up? You ever get hit up by bangers from PI? Not really, though. Nah. Maybe if you go to the wrong hood that you're not welcome to, you will get hit up. But I don't be going there. And plus, if I do go there, I got a homie in there. It's 12 noon. It's already almost lunchtime. It's 12. Almost 12. Do they have any type of Mexican culture or anything like that, like Japan does? Yeah, man, they do. They got it right here. They got a lot of them right here. Because everybody fucks with Chicano culture, bro. Chicano culture is worldwide and shit, man. They got it right here. All my OGs from Jeff Rocks, the old folks, they all fucking did the whole pampador. They all did the whole thing. Chicano culture. That's the LA shit. YCC Haro in the house. Oh, so you're Haro. Oh, okay, okay, that's right. Damn. How old are you right now? I'm 36 right now. Look what happened to my life. You know what I mean? I just keep growing and growing and shit, man. You know, but I was trying to stay forever young though, working out. And my boy with Pigeon. Yeah, but Pigeon, I don't fuck with that fool. He's a fucking leva and shit, man. The homie Jumper said that he had to check him because he was fucking low key talking shit about me. Him and Blue Dog from San Diego Asian Crip had to check him right there in Ironwood, I think, because he was trying to fucking talk shit about me and shit behind my back. But I thought he was my homie. He backstabbed me, so I don't fuck with him and shit, bro. Yeah. My friend to prison when he came out, he stopped believing in God and religion. Prison fucked him up. Yeah. Well, that's weird. I don't. A lot of folks are like that. What happens is, man, you know what? I'll just fucking feel my little feelings, and I'm just not gonna look at the bigger picture and shit. And I'm just gonna assume that my feelings is more important than the bigger picture. That's what happens, bro. Yes, sir. You remember me? I always close. What do you remember from me and shit, man? Where my Pinoy boys at? What's good? What's good? Where is this at, homie? You need to text me. Shit, get at your boy, man. Pari Young, Instagram. Pari Young, Facebook. Addison Magno, my professional Facebook at work. Get at me and shit, bro. How old is my guy, third flow? His son look big as fuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got a son growing up. The homie, third flow. He's exactly my age. He's 36, born 1988, year of the dragon. We're the same exact age and shit. Yeah. It's cool, man. You know, it's because he's surrounded by old folks, people that's been there, done that, so he's been laced up. He's seen a lot of shit. Send mine, James Brown from High Desert 8 Yard. Hey, homie, I send mine. It's James Bond from High Desert 8 Yard. Wait, hold on, man. James fucking Bond. Are you a homie? I don't remember no James Bond, but fucking High Desert. I was a fucking stupid ass High Desert, man. Fuck High Desert. Death comes to all of us sooner or later, so I will face the Lord Almighty. No. Damn, that shit hard. That's from Macario Sakay. From Tondo. You from Tondo? That's what's up, man. What's up, Javier? Bless up, homie. Oh, Pollo is your boy. Oh, shit. Who's this? Good looking up, man. Oh, shit. Salamat, pare. Damn, the homie stay fucking looking out and shit, man. AA209, Alan Aquino from Stockton. That's where this guy Haro, he was the staff right there, like the CEO right there. He was, you know, and he remembered me. He remembered the Norte folks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is weird as fuck. You know, they remember me. You remember me when I was a little kid. I was 16. You remember me. You remember my dumb ass. From right there, fucking Stockton, 209, man, I was there and shit, man. I seen a lot of shit right there, bro. Wait, yeah, yeah, it's crazy right there. I was fucking forced to fight everybody in there and shit, man. In the blinds, big ass black folks, bloods. I cracked ears for the bloods in there. Nobody knows. We was going at it tough. You know, riots right there. They trying to stab me with a pencil. Fucking, they trying to jump me. I was by myself and like three Sureño. They were trying to jump me and shit, bro. A lot of times I had to survive in there and shit, man. I had to survive. Yeah. You know, force myself to do push-ups, force myself to get stronger, never giving up. Warrior shit, bro. My little kid shit. Gangbang shit. Jeff Rocks. It's right there. CYA. Stockton 209. With the staff. Harrow. YCC Harrow. I got a picture of your face. I forgot, man, but I remember your name though. Harrow. I remember your name. Yes, sir. Have you always been religious, Padre Young? Nah, but I was born as a Catholic and I always knew God existed. I was just stupid and stubborn, bro. But I always knew, I always feared God. I always feared God, man. You know, my parents taught me to do that. But, you know, I was just fucking stupid, man, you know. I was a Mr. Know-it-all, but yeah, I always feared God. I also read the Bible, man. I also read the Bible. I just didn't focus on it. I just didn't focus on it on the pinta. But I read the Bible from the Old Testament all the way to the New Testament. From the very beginning to the end, I have to read, I have to finish it. I have to. Yes, sir. Have you always, what are the odds that Vitaly guys gets the full 25 years? You know what the odds of that? Fucking 5%. 5%, bro. 95%, he'll just pay his way out of there, bro. And even if he do some time, he's gonna live like a king because he got money. I'm just keeping it genius shit, man. They don't like it. It is what it is. What's up with Aftercoat? What's up? What's up? C-Bone, what's up? Your TRG, that's what's up, man. They're compensating people right now who went to LP for gladiator fighting abuse. Chomo crimes done. Oh, damn, all bad. I've seen that too. You know what? On my video with the homie Sad Boy, he was talking about his experience right there in LP. And his experience doing time as an Asian, outnumbered and shit, man. He had a lot to say. He had a lot to say from his point of view. Yeah. Fucking Sad Boy, man. Sad Boy from TRG. Yeah. Unadapted as a righteous endeavor, I am currently doing the same on the book of Isaiah. It's been a year so far. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was reading it. I read it when I was young, and it was a New King James Version. And also, they had a commentary or the summary at the bottom where they try to explain in their point of view of what the scripture says. And I read that part too to try to, you know, enhance my understanding. Yeah, I read that. And, you know, I was taught by the older folks to do not read the Bible without asking the Holy Spirit to give you the guidance. Because if you just read the Bible in your own little stupid way, then the Bible would just be foolishness to you. It will not register and you will not understand. That's what they said. What's up with? Yes, sir. How come prison guys get so rich with that type of food you eat in there? Oh, okay. I'm not a health expert and shit, or nutrition expert, but somebody said that even bread and carbs and bread or whatever, which we do get a lot in prison, is fucking a lot of bread. Supposedly, when you work it enough, it turns into protein. So maybe that's what it is. And don't get me wrong, just because I was doing push-ups or working out, and most people are to for self-defense, doesn't necessarily mean that all of them were doing it. A lot of them just gave up and just became a dolphin, bro. So not everyone was actually trying to better themselves. A lot, some people, they just gave up and shit, man. You know. So, but yeah, man. Oh, what's up, boss? Cause I can. What's going on? What it do? What it do? Yes, sir. Could you survive in the Philippines prison? Obviously, but I bet the China is way different. I think right here, if your folks got enough money, you'll live a comfortable life in prison. If your folks got money, right here. Victory is won with many counselors. You got wise counsel. Oh, I think so too. I think so too, because believe me, being 18-year-old in the prison system, you're gonna get preyed on. And I was able to discern. I was lucky enough actually to run into some OG pares that was trying to look out, and I know the difference because I ran into other old folks that was just pushing their own secret hidden agenda on. They don't give a fuck if you get life or not, you know what I mean? But some of the pares or some of the other Asian homies, they actually want to see you make it in life, get out, and fucking be a somebody and shit, So not everybody was evil and shit. Most of them were actually trying to look out. Some of them were stupid, but some of them were actually trying to look out and shit. Would you sell up with a Bahala na or Sige Sige? In the Pinta, there was no Sige Sige, never ran into them. It's more like a prison gang here in the Philippines, but Bahala na, like I said, my boy Bugsy from Bahala na gang, LA, was my celly for 3 years right there in Calipatria Briyard, around 2011, 12, for a while too. Who is a guy in prison that you looked up to as an OG, but you never forget what he taught you? Oh, that's a good one. All right, this is, you know what, to keep it G, there's a lot of them, and some of them are too X-rated. I can't even say it right here. But I give you one for sure that I won't forget, that I was able to use when I was 18 years old until now that I'm 36. Trip out on this. This is my first basic psychology coming from the Pare Ray from San Jose, I believe. He's a half Pare, he's half Mexican. You know what I mean? Or white, I forgot, man. And he's a mestizo and shit. And then we work at the optical lab where we're making glasses and shit, right? So we're working right there, every day. All I do is just learn from the old people. And then, what do you call this? They called me up to a medical, so I had to go to the nurse or medical and shit because, I got to duck it. So I went there, little dumb 18-year-old and shit, young, dumb, and full of cum. And then one of the police right there, I forgot his name, right there in Pelican Bay, this fool was fucking with me for no reason. I think he fucks with everybody, bro. He likes to play psychological shit, psychological games, trying to, piss people off. And he was fucking with me right there at the motherfucking medical and shit. And me being a little kid, you know what I mean? I felt played. I forgot what he did, but he didn't call me out or anything. He was just fucking with me. I felt played, and got my heart beating fast to where like, you know how you feel played. You feel like you feel like you need to bust a grape. You feel like you need to talk shit back, like be smart, be a smart ass. I was like that. He made me feel that way and shit, man. And then I was actually talking back to him, to me, man, like, trying to act hard and shit. That was me. I was talking back to him, like I'm not scared, like I'm not scared. And then the other police looked out for me and said, "Hey, what I mean? Just don't talk to him. Just calm down and shit. Just don't fuck with him and shit, right?" So I was like, "What the fuck? They're playing good cop, bad cop." And then the whole fucking day, I'm just mad and I just feel like I got played. So, I got done with the stupid medical. I came back to the optical at work and told the whole story to fucking the Pare Ray, the OG Pare Ray from San Jose. I said, "Hey, Pare, this shit just happened, man. Fucking pissed me off and shit, man. Fuck, we should do something with it, woo, woo, woo." And then Pare Ray said, it's my first lesson I'll never forget from then until now. He said, "Trip out on this. What you're feeling right now, all that anger you got right now, that means he just got the power over you. He's fucking making you feel all stupid and angry right now, all feel like all pumped up and shit, like you just got played, making you feel all emotional and angry. And guess what he's feeling right now towards you? Nothing. He's probably laughing right there. Right there. Probably laughing, not even thinking about you. Probably laughing like, oh, look how many fucking stupid kids that I'm pissed off today and shit, man, like me." And I was thinking to my head, what the fuck? I'm all caught up in my emotions, hella mad, hella angry. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, I'm not even sure if the fucking cop, the police was even thinking about me or even mad or anything from what I said. You know what I mean? And ever since that day, I started to learn and study psychology, and that's what he was trying to explain. You know what I mean? That's one of the lessons that I've learned at an early age and was practicing until now. You know what I mean? Never let people have power over you or by making you feel emotions and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God help you escape the hunter's net. He rescued you because he delighted in you, and here you are now giving back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe that too, man. That's why at a young age I even had. I said this already. At a young age I already had Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 to 8 by King Solomon tatted on my right arm. Because my right arm was the good stuff and the evil shit on my left arm. You know how it is. That was the tattoo that I did to my body. And right there, King Solomon said that, what did he say? There's a time and season for everything under heaven. Yes, sir. So I truly believe that. And that makes me level-headed and shit. What's up, Kobe official? Bahala na gang, bahala na barkada, who went harder or are they from the same? They said they have nothing to do with each other. They have nothing to do with each other. And Bahala na Barkada in San Diego was the shit, but I'm not sure. I don't think they're in LA. But they also have Bahala na Gang in San Diego, but they said they weren't going as hard as the Bahala na Barkada. Because Bahala na Gang is way more deeper, I think, than Bahala na Barkada. Are any other books you can besides the Bible, brother? Oh yeah. Shit, Mark Twain, of course, philosophy. Mark Twain, of course. Of course, Miyamoto Musashi, Book of Five Rings. Of course, Robert Greene. Of course, Sun Tzu. Those are the books. And if you get a hold of psychology books, fuck with all of it. Check out their point of view, check out their perspective of where they're coming from and how they view the world and their psychology in their own little way and shit. Because it all depends on the author. It all depends. Everything's biased. Yes, sir. Harry Young is coming up with a book. I heard. Shit, I wish, but I'm working on it. I don't have the funds for a book right now, but I should and I will. Have you done time with an ABC named Juvie? Sounds familiar, but I don't remember Juvie though. RPB, fool, what? LVM, TGP, PR, BNG, TDM. Oh, that's a new one. Todo Manila's never heard of that. Just now. Do you have kids? What's your take on being a father? Just got a baby girl. Yes, sir. I got kids. I got kids. I think it's gonna force you to be more responsible and stop caring about your own happiness and feelings and only caring about your kids' happiness and feelings and not your own. I think that's what it does to you, man. It gives you more responsibility. But it feels great. It feels extremely great to the point where this is a miracle. This is a blessing that you were given a kid this cute. You know what I mean? It's a privilege to have a kid because only God controls whether you're gonna have a kid or not, and only He controls if it's gonna be a boy or a girl. Those are the things that we cannot control. Temple Street, Real Pinoy Brothers, Pinoy, another internet warrior. Another internet warrior. Yeah, then as Asian boy, there was some killers in the 8 Minute. They probably come across every single thing there would be up. And then the flat side good thing, probably bang in 2005. I was already locked up in 2003. How am I gonna fucking bang in 2005? Stupid. Internet trolls are fucking on the next level type shit. What I don't get is I don't get that shit, bro. You hella hard this shit. Internet banging on the internet. Yes, sir. Script by the gang was bloody singing. Anyway, yeah, man. So I wanted to do this live real quick to basically update y'all on this shit, man. I'm doing a little podcast with Dahami third floor right here in the Philippines. We're speaking Tagalog, but I'm still putting it work on interviews. Whoever wanna jump in, body young with a good positive message, you know. Then yeah, man. Of course you're welcome and shit, man. You know. So just hit me up. You know, but if you feel like you're scared because people are gonna fucking judge you, or you're at work and you might get fired and shit, then just don't hit me up and shit, because I don't like the people that are scared. I only fuck with the people that are not scared, the brave ones, the people that fucking got something to say good, something better and shit, man. That's the one I fuck with. So get at your boy, and then let's do some interview and shit, man. You know. Send out a positive message to whoever, if you got something to say. And what else? So I think it's gonna be right there in Pacific time. West Coast is gonna be around 7 or 8 p.m. It's gonna be in Tagalog. It's gonna be in Filipino. I'm gonna do live podcast with, like I said, with the homie. And then what else? Yeah, that's about it, man. So we're just gonna get on, just gonna get active and shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's about it. Good thing my Asian dragon boss right here, so showing a great thing. I don't even know what you're talking about. Protected Pasagi Dragon Gang. Research Sakai, bring it up in the podcast, see how many know what's up. Macario Sakai, right? Macario Sakai. Melikino, stay up, much love, respect. Always. Thank you, homie. Real recognize you. Salamat to Coco Mart event and see Pari Swing Chan Capoeira. If Pari beats me a little, I will use Muay Thai. You can't even fight, homie. Palabra, you can't fight and shit. You can't see me, man. You're a troll, homie. If you make that happen, then that would be a miracle. What's your take on having a woman and not messing around with a lot of girls? Yeah. What do you call this? What's your take on... What's your opinion on action gang member trying to join the military instead of doing the gang shit? I think they became smarter and shit, bro. You know, it's just how life is. Some people are just smart, some people are just fucking stupid, man. There's no sugarcoating that. That's how life is. Yes, sir. Macario Sakai. Anyways, Maraming salamat. I appreciate y'all coming through. And then we're gonna get it cracking and shit until next live again. With that being said, y'all know what time it is. Say what you mean what you say. It's real, recognize real, homeboy. Out of here. Sir.